Alright, welcome to Just Magic the Gathering. I was, at a certain point looking to pick back up on my grind and hopefully do a little better today. I felt a little shabby or abashed about the Premier Draft rolled over to Final Fantasy. I do have a draft token. And I was wondering here what my next draft was going to be. I am going to cancel that real quick. One of the things that I was thinking, or after having slept on it, I don't necessarily want to do knee-jerk changes to my deck, but I think I would be better ahead to do all four of my Opulent Palaces, pick up my second Desert Sea Note, and drop one of each of my Plains and Swamps. And I called them these plain lands, but they're basic lands. So even though the Overgrown Tomb, it's a basic swamp and it's a basic forest. So they proc with my Verges. And I think that'll actually make it more stable. It'll might make it a little bit slower, and I'm kind of curious how it's going to hold up. I was wondering about, after my changes, it definitely seemed to struggle on mana. And I'm still questioning overall if I should maybe drop another, like, 2 cards and pick up two more lands. Looks like he's playing mono white so far with a fatty deck, 152 cards in it, an Essence Channeler. I was ho-humming what to do next round. Either I'll probably do my Oasis as opposed to my Heirloom. The Essence Channeler picks up... that was a mistake. I should have had it not enter with... Or I could have played my Forest, my basic land. One too many cards to draw. And at this point, he's going to start getting pretty big. He's playing white-green, or white-black. Sheltered by Ghosts. He's just going to take it. Which is a better play in a way than what I was potentially looking at. If I do the Opulent Palace, I basically need to do the 4 to get my Spirited Sanctuarium down. And I maybe should have waited on that for... I maybe should have waited on that for having my Lurker in the Deep out. Voice of Victory. Can't cast instants on his turn. And there isn't a lot I can do here. Yeah, there's actually not a lot I can do here. So, either way, it's his game. Zibat. Sorry, my kitty wanted in. But just moving on. In that case, it was more about the lack of control and coming out a little slow. I don't know. I am definitely going backwards in my win ranking. Bad manners, says the accomplished alchemist. Just waiting for him to go first. Instead of doing the Spirited Sanctuarium last time, I was wondering if I should have done the Impede, or the Impending. I can enter tapped. If I would have the Hidden Grotto. He did not like what he saw. And next round I can do the Oasis. Not sure. It looks like he missed a land drop there. And yet another land drop? That does not bode well for him. If I do the Verge, the Air Temple. Sorry, it sounded like my kitty was trying to heckle me. And then basically the other one. This will give me another land. And that'll get me into my fishy. He's just discarding? What did he discard? It's one with flashback. Create a token that's a copy of target creature you control except it has haste. And sacrifices. I'm going to say I can enter tapped. I mean, he's not... really, yeah, I mean, this isn't boding well for him. Lands, am I right? What is he doing? He's just gonna have to discard again. He's playing, so that's the one that makes it so I can't heal. Let's go blue-black. If I play my Heirloom, that'll get me my fish, and now I can get my fish out with Impending. And I'll just call it at that. How is he... I mean, this doesn't bode well for him. I was wondering about doing the Circadian Struggle. I have the mana to do it. Or I can do the Warp In for the land. Because this will make me go wider quicker. And I should have done that to start with. I don't know what I was thinking. But I mean, I have 2, 4, 6, 8, 9 mana to his 2. That does not bode well. I don't know how he... yeah. At a certain point, you miss enough land, you're just doomed. But a quick win. I only need a couple more of the... need one more game, and then... that should finish off my daily. We'll see how... I guess this continues to hold up. I need one more land to get into basically any of my draw, but I like the looks of it. There isn't a lot I can do here. It's just playing blue-black. I'm gonna pay the 2 life and go for the draw. He can nope it. And he's gonna nope it. Nope, he is just gonna secretly choose a card. Which, not quite sure what he's up to yet. The Unholy Annex. So that's gonna start doing him damage. It's not the best play, I don't know, but it's basically the only thing I can do. I could have left 1 out, because he doesn't have enough to unlock the other half of it. The Cunning Azure Scale and the Mastermind. So he can tap it to put a counter on it and scry. And then for 2, he can put... Let's see what he's actually up to. That's basically all of my Oasises. Assuming he's just going to kill my Lurker in the Deep. It's going to unlock the other half for the 6/6. Which, with how heavy I'm playing on control, doesn't really do him much good. I can just fell it because it's a token. Did not like what he saw. I can do the World Weave. And next time around when I get the Spirited Sacrarium out, Simulacrum. I've been butchering that for a minute. But no real concern there. So he beheld the dragon to get the extra damage off. And I actually missed what that was. Target player discards a card with the greatest mana value. That was a little problematic for me. Or, I was planning on playing that creature. So, we'll see how this goes. I'm assuming he has control and he can kill my Lurker in the Deep. Return 2 permanents to owner's hands. Exile it and gain life. Alright. So, Lurker in the Deep, cast it with Impending. It can enter tapped. I get my Manifest out of the deal. And yeah, that's not necessarily good, or I have to... It can enter tapped. I'm still going to have to discard need to discard 2. And I'm a little heavy in controller. I don't know what he's up to. At this point, we both have a grip of mana in full hands, so... Boom. Hitting hard. Leaves and he gets a replacement card. In a way that makes that easy. If I cast it with Impending, I can almost do 2 of them. So I'm now going to get 2 of the Seekers. It's just questioning... And 2 more. I'm assuming he basically has another wipe all card. I didn't catch somehow the card he used to wipe all. Oh, because it was the Omen that went back. And here's where I should have actually saved my Nowhere to Run. To scry 1. Bye-bye, Lurker in the Deep. And replacement cards. So, it can enter tapped. I'm a little leery to do the other Lurker in the Deep. Depending on what kind of control he has. And that's going to get me 3 more. And that's actually just going to go really wide. And he will get a replacement card out of the deal. And I still have to discard a card. Maybe should have gone with the Nowhere to Run or the Strategic Betrayal. He has a whole grip of cards. He has to basically play a wipe all. Which he totally was able to. So each non-dragon gets XX until end of turn. Doesn't really seem like he's playing a Nope deck. Just go for a base land. You can enter tapped. And yeah, I really don't have a lot to go on after that. I'm going back to, I'm assuming he has another wipe all card. And it just keeps coming back to him. Target creature gets +3/+3 and loses all creature types until end of turn. Yugen, Eye of the Storm. And you can just minus off for another one. The Thriving Humpool. Affinity for Slivers. So whenever you cast a colorless spell, exile up to one target permanent. At a certain point, there's not a lot I can do here. All of my lurkers are gone. There's really nothing I can do other than fail 3. I was just questioning what I want to do for... At the beginning of your upkeep, create 2, 1/1. And he gets cards. I mean, he has a solid game. And he starts healing now and getting more cards. Becomes a 3/3 with double strike. I mean, there's not a lot I can do here other than just keep pushing it. No more land. And again. Because yeah, that is basically game. What do I want to do here? I can fell his thing. And strategic betrayal, one of his slivers. Don't really have anything else to do other than... And here's where I should have been pushing on him. So he's going to get 2 more. And they have haste. Slivers you control have double strike and haste. Good game. Because yeah, I'm pretty sure this is his game, and I'm just looking to call it after this. I don't know what he would be waiting on. Because he is going to, without being able to play a demon, he's going to be in a bit of a bind on his draw, because it's going to start costing him life. At this point, he's going to be losing 4 life per turn. which isn't really a lot. I'm assuming he's looking to not push because of the... As like a defender? I don't know. Another timeout used. I hope he isn't actually just going to entirely time out. Not sure how I'd feel about that win. Because, yeah. I'm pretty sure this is his game. I mean, all he has to do is play a colorless thing and he can start exiling like everything. I mean, I don't know why he would be concerned. At a certain point, I'm concerned. I have... How many cards in my graveyard? I was trying to actually figure that out. I'm pretty sure I have 21 in my graveyard, 19 in exile, and then 18 in my deck. And I think it's just going to force him out. Pretty sure if he times out here, it's just going to give me the win. And I'm not really sure how I feel about that. But moving on. This has already been a long game. And this should complete my daily with some despair. Might have been like a connection issue, or I don't know. This deck is not really holding up well, but I still like the mechanic. And I guess that's part of it is... Oh, wow. Yeah. I finished all 3 of my dailies in one go. But with that, I am going to call it and look forward to doing some Magic in the future.